Hi there, this is Sheila Kamuda. I'm your career champion, and today I want to talk about multitasking. People love to think they can multitask, myself included, and let's talk about what this really is. Multitasking is actually when you're doing two things at one time. So if you're on stage and you're singing and dancing and you're doing that at the same time, then you're multitasking. Typically at work, we're not doing this. What we're really doing is task switching or task hopping, where we start on a task, we have focus on it, and then something comes up, either an email or we remember something, and instead of jotting it down as a note to take care of later, we figure, well, I'm good, I'm really efficient, and it'll be an efficient way of working, and I'll just handle that task, and then I'll just jump back to the one I had. And then somebody comes over to your desk, and that's an interruption, and you'll take care of that too. So now, how many tasks can you actually juggle at one time? Of course, we all think we can juggle a lot. But what really is happening is, and it took me quite a long time to figure this out for myself too, is that we're not really focusing on any one task 100%. And so we're sort of not being fair to ourselves and for the task at hand, actually. We're not paying the attention we need to. And also, when you're not focusing on one thing at a time and you have an idea, if you're in a creative company and you have ideas floating around all the time or you're problem solvers, and you have too many things going at once, that idea can quickly go out of your head as quickly as it came in. And because you're just doing too much, your brain cannot absorb that much. Also, a lot of the times we think we'll be faster and more efficient if we just hop from one thing to another. And actually, that's when we start to make mistakes, and that doesn't really help either. So we think we're being efficient, we think we're being very productive, and actually we're being really counterproductive. It just doesn't work that way. And I think that it's important to try to just focus on one thing and see if it's not faster. I can guarantee you, if you focus on one task at a time, it will be way faster than hopping around from one thing to another. I've tried this myself and I've done it both ways, and I was about to hop to something else and I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. That email will just sit there in my box, my mail folder. Or how about if I jot down a note that I have to take care of it so it's not weighing on my mind, and then I go right back to my task. And I think it's really important to focus on one thing at a time. It doesn't mean you're less efficient. It doesn't mean you're getting old and you can't handle it all. The point is nobody ever could. We all tried to convince ourselves we could, but it's really not the way to work. So don't task hop anymore. That's the moral of this story. Thank you, and I'll see you again soon.